Hey guys, today is January 4th. This is day 4 of reading for my girls. Now, my oldest is 15. She does not let daddy read to her anymore. My youngest is 8. I do read to her every night. These are the books that I've read to her every night the last 2 years. This is 365 days of devotionals for a little God time for little girls. And this is 365 days of acts of kindness. This one, it'll have a passage. It'll have a little prayer at the end. This one will have a passage and it tells you one thing you can do that is an act of kindness today. If you are seeing this for the first time, if you're watching on YouTube, there is a whole playlist that'll show you from day 1. We're going to do this every day through 2024. And if you're watching on Facebook, it is an album. Each one of those videos is in that album. If there's a better way to build a playlist on Facebook, I'll look into it. But where this is on my profile, I haven't really figured out how to do that with videos on there. It's not as easy as it is on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like button. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can follow the page. This is a public profile. So we're going to start off with a little God time for girls. January 4th. We're starting over here. Messing up. To him who is able to keep you from stumbling and to present you before his glorious presence without fault and with great joy. Jude 24. Zoe and her dad were hiking down a steep road, carefully placing one foot in front of the other. Zoe's left foot hit loose gravel on the rocky road and she stumbled, tripped, and fell onto her back. Zoe's dad held out his hand and helped pull her up. She came away embarrassed and with a few bruises. When the Bible talks about stumbling, it's talking about making mistakes and messing up. A thoughtless word, an angry look, the results can be a lot more serious than bruises and embarrassment. A quick, unkind word can ruin a friendship. An angry look can hurt feelings. When it's past, we feel terrible. We really do. But the damage sometimes has already been done. The Lord is your helper. He can keep you from slipping, stumbling, and messing up. He can keep you from making mistakes you really don't mean or want to make and keep you standing. His specialty is taking failure and turning it into success. And the prayer for today is, Dear God, thanks for your patience with me. Thanks for continuing to work in my life even when I mess up. I want to let you have your way in me. Amen. Oh, that's it for today on that one. And we'll do our act of kindness for January 4th. Wailing wisdom. Wisdom shouts in the streets. She cries out in the public square. She calls to the crowds along the main street to those gathered in front of the city gate. Proverbs 1:20 through 22. Do you think wisdom is hard to find? Do you know someone who is wise? Ever wonder how they got to be so wise? Wisdom is talked about as being a precious stone. It is compared to gold and silver. Wisdom in this proverb is like someone shouting in the streets. Shouting! It seems that wisdom might just be something you can walk by and clearly hear if you are willing to learn. Maybe wisdom doesn't sound like a calm, soothing voice. It might even sound harsh. What is wisdom shouting to you today? Take some time to recognize what those words are and consider the reason why they might not be the words you want to hear. Wisdom doesn't always have to sound good, but listening to its words will bring goodness to your situation. Act of kindness for today. Call someone you love and tell them you love them. Hey, that's good for everybody, no matter how old you are. If you got a loved one, call them because you never know when they're going to be taken from you. It can happen in a blink of an eye. That's it for today. If you like what we're doing, hit that like button, subscribe, follow, drop me a comment. If you would like for me to add to this series of something else to read, I will consider it. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow.